What is happening, guys? My name is Alex and awesome that you guys are watching to this new video. It's Monday, so it's a new car tutorial for you guys, and in this video I'm going to show you guys 5 don'ts in your car. And this is not like don'ts like don't do it because it don't looks cool. It's just stuff that is required. Make sure you're driving safely and all that kind of stuff. So let's get into the video right off the bat. Okay, so the first thing is that you don't want to do in your car playing around with your cell phone, because I see a lot of people like, oh, I'm showing up at a red light and I'm just going to check out my Facebook real quick, and then it turns green and then you have to throw your cell phone away because it turns green. So make sure you always even turn your cell phone off, because then people know you're not available. Make sure to never touch your cell phone when you're driving, no matter what. Make sure to do that and leave it as it is right there. That's the thing you need to do. So let's move on to the second don't in your car, which is you don't want to sit too low. The thing is, if you're a beginner driver, you just learn to drive with how someone else's position is placed, because if you're driving in the car of your parents, the seat and the height and how far you're from the steering wheel is all adjusted to the needs of your parents. But if you're like way taller or way shorter than your parents, make sure to adjust this when you're driving. If you're shorter and let's say you can't even reach the pedals, that can be dangerous because you won't be able to brake on time or just press the brake in enough to stop when you're like really tall. Make sure you just lower your seat and and just mess around with how far you're sitting. So just always adjust it to your wants and needs when you are driving, because that's key. Okay, so the third don't in your car is never ever put your music too loud. You can have it like loud, or you can just have it turned off because you just want to focus like 100% on the road. But if you have your music on, don't make it like too loud. I do get sometimes you really get into music. That's how music is, and that's how people are reacting to music. But if you have it too loud, that it's going to be dangerous, that you can't hear the stuff around you. That's almost like the biggest don'ts I can tell you guys. So make sure you're always hearing everything around you. So yeah, let's move on to the fourth don't in your car: not putting your seatbelt on. I know some people, or any people, some people are just gonna say like, okay, I need to drive like this 1 minute to go around the corner, pop in the keys and just go real quick. A lot of people are not thinking about it, that you can come across a cop that moment. I always get it when I get on the road not with the car. Always see some cops showing up. I don't know where they come from. They just and they are there and they showed up. So it's weird, but always put your seatbelt on. So a huge don't is not putting on your seatbelt. So let's move on to the fifth don't in your car. It depends on if you have an automatic car. If you have a car that has only 2 pedals, never drive with both feet. Never, because you're going to confuse yourself. Drive only with one foot, your right foot. There's no need you need both feet and both pedals. When you have like a manual transmission with a shift gear, always make sure you are controlling your gas and your brake with your right foot, and the left one only for the clutch. Only drive with your right foot for the gas and the brake, the left foot only for your clutch. So even if your foot is on the gas, take your feet off the gas, let your foot where it is, and just move to the left to your brake pedal. Make sure you always drive with one foot if you have an automatic car. If you have only 2 pedals, because there's no need for to have your feet on both pedals. If you have a manual transmission, always use your right foot for the gas and the brake, and always use your left foot for the clutch. So that's basically how it is. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope those those don'ts were a little bit helpful, and now you can just apply this and implement them to your own driving. If you want to see more of the videos, feel free to subscribe down below. And if you find this video helpful, feel free to leave a thumbs up down below. It's always appreciated. As I always say, I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys on Friday for the last tutorial of this week. So until then, I'll see you guys very soon.